Hey everybody, before we begin the feature presentation, I wanted to mention the game audio and my voice are wildly unbalanced a few times. Sometimes you can't hear me. I still was figuring out what I was doing when I made this one, so there's nothing I can do to fix it now. Just a heads up. But it's Frog Fractions. This isn't a place for judging, it's a place for fractions. Let's honor that spirit. Hello everyone, this is Mackerel Phones, and today I'm playing Frog Fractions. This is a cult classic, free browser game, which I've been interested in for a while, but I don't really know much more about it, other than there's more to it than it first appears, so I've tried not to let too much be spoiled so that I can have a good journey of discovery. Much like life. Well, let's go. Now, I've played a tiny bit of this, enough to hear the frog's awesome eating noises. Oh man, you hear that? Beautiful. Anyway, I just figured it'd be nice to have a bit of a break after all the tense and terror of Half-Life. Just horror and action everywhere. This is calm. Although it appears that these insects are trying to eat the apples, and I need to... What the... Where... Oh! I guess the apples are fruit is like currency. Let's see, we have durians. Oh, they're too expensive. That's true. I have heard durians are very expensive. I can upgrade my fruit to durians. Alright, static cling tongue, too expensive. Okay, this one's the only one that's available. Lock-on targeting. This eyeball-installed auto-targeting HUD helps you make a glowy red list of... Well, sure. I'll do that. Why not? So our goal is to defend, I guess, our fruit from bugs. And now it's even easier because they're... Oh, clicking outside the window pauses it. Anyway, I'm not sure how this is helping me learn fractions, because honestly, I'm not paying much attention to these fractions. Was that... Wait, it keeps saying wave 1. It should have more waves by now. A lot of these are locked. Oh, we can... Wait. Requires warp drive? You're only in the country on a temporary basis. So you're gonna give your all away. Okay. Well, can we afford this? No. We can afford the turtle. And we can afford... And we're going to uninstall lock-on targeting later, apparently. Because the chicks don't dig on cyborgs. And it makes licking bugs less fun anyway. Get the surgeon to uninstall it. Oh, that's why, what is that, like a little razor blade? Maybe? That'd explain why if it's an operation. Well, at least they acknowledge that it's a little too easy. So the cybernetic brain. Anything your regular old frog brain can do, this newfangled cybernetic frog brain can do better. The cost is 8 Zorkmids? Oh, that... I see. There's also a Zorkmid stat. What the hell is a Zorkmid? Oh, well. Maybe there's something to do with that tiki behind us there. So now we have a cyborg brain. Quite a frog we're getting. Explain how he's... Oh, they're turning into decimals. Wait, that E... I'm trying to remember what E means. I know it's a number, but I don't know if it means something special in this context. Oh well, whatever. I didn't remember much from math class. Anyways, we're getting crazy efficient. Oh, think they're gonna take us down? Well, a lot of bugs. So perhaps this frog's duty is to defend the fruit. I mean, someone's got to do it. Also, I have an indignity stat that began filling up, and my score is now... God, I wish I remembered, like... What is that? What is that? Darn it, I'm sorry, I'm not much of a math... I think math's very interesting, but I'm not all that great at it. Let's see what we got. Got the static cling tongue. Rub balloons against your tongue before extending it, and nearby bugs will stick to one another. Science. Yes, that is indeed an application of science. I won't dispute that claim. Can we afford the durian yet? I've always wanted to try a durian. Yeah, I can. Let's see, what's better? Having the static tongue? Or having the bugs take longer to eat the fruit? Wait, what does the turtle do? Upgrade your lily pad to a turtle I thought I said fiend for a moment. To a turtle friend. You can ride him over to grab fruit off to the side. Who put that fruit there anyway? Wait, what? What do you mean fruit off to the side? Are there fruits like off of the screen? Oh, it looks like we might have to buy all of these anyway. I don't want to get rid of lock on. I'll go for the static tongue. That sounds pretty helpful. Another wave 1. For a supposed math game, they Holy crap. This frog is going to be so souped up by the time we're done with him. Wow. Wow, this is... There's this sense of empowerment, of frogment. Now, it's a frogment of our imagination. Anyway, let's get a turtle friend. Okay. We're gonna zap everything while swimming around. Oh, I get it. We have to catch the fruit now. Rather than it just goes into, okay, I see that I had the opportunity to get more fruit, and I kind of missed it. Dragon? Upgrade your turtle friend to a dragon friend. He will love his new dragon shape, I swear. That shell is just holding him back. Oh, I get it. It's not like we're replacing him. It's the same friend. It's just now it will be a dragon. Oh, okay. Oh, I guess... I can just not get anything? I didn't notice that option yet. Personally, I think I have a higher level of indignity than this now. But let's see. So, durians, yeah, it's all too expensive, so I'm good. Frog Fractions teaches typing. What? Oh! Tooth! Onto... Hen! What? Are they like... Are they like farting out of existence? What is even happening? I can't move anymore. I lost the turtle. I'm disappointed. I like that turtle. Well, this is clearly... I'm beginning to understand why this is a cult classic. Because this isn't the kind of thing that mainstream people go for, unless it is, and I just am severely misunderstanding mainstream people. So it looks like we get the dragon, and then we're gonna get a warp drive. Yeah, I'd say the dragon would really take us places if it had a warp drive. My god, I wish someone would invent that. Anyway, I still can't get forward any of these. Is it gonna keep being a typing game? Wait a minute, why is it focusing on these letters? Do I need to have my hands there for some reason? Alright. Yeah, it's... Oh no, it's back to normal. We're back to normal. Oh god, this static electricity thing is so crazy. Like, these bugs no longer stand any chance against our frog, and this is only the very beginning. I mean, like, I think the frog has won. It's won this war. It doesn't even need to worry about it anymore. Let's see. Okay, now I have the durian. I'm kind of interested in getting the dragon, but should I get the durian first? Let's see, durian costs 8 fruit, this one costs 10 fruit. Oh, jeez. That durian really set me back for a while. I think I'll go for the dragon. It looks a little bit like Trogdor in this picture, but much more like an actual dragon instead of a ridiculous joke. Wave 1, okay. Alright, what the? Oh, they're attacking us now! I didn't realize what getting the dragon would turn this into like a shoot-'em-up game. I love the chewing sound effects. Those will always be good, though. We may get new brains and new friends. Will always be good. Let's see. So now I can get the warp drive. Oh, it's still 25,000? There must be some easier way of getting fruit that I'm gonna get onto, like in a bit here. I can't imagine otherwise that this would, you know... Otherwise, there's no way they would ask that of us. So, I suppose our goal is to just get all of this stuff. Presidential swimming pool? Okay, I'll just forget it. I guess I can't get anything right now, so no thanks. My performance is getting worse, I think. Oh, the fruit are ripening a lot more quickly now. So I wonder how these insects are shooting out these, like, pellets. Doesn't strike me as the kind of thing I'd expect from insects. Yeah, I am a few thousand short of that goal. How about this? Might as well. Why not? Durians. To some people, they, you know, are the most disgusting fruit in the world, but to other people, they're apparently just really, really delicious. Like, it's all a matter of taste, I guess. I'm doing my best to avoid these bullets. So is like the indignity like your health? Like if you run out, if you get hit too many times, the amount of indignity will cause you to get a game over or something? Clearly the frog doesn't mind durians. He's one of the people who thinks they're good. Oh my god, what am I missing here? Enthuse. Oh no, jeez. Enthuse, ashen, taste. I am a good typist, so I've never tried typing while giving commentary before. Yeah, it's getting pretty nauseating. Hostess. Like a hostess club. Shoe. Nah. Sunstone, that's an interesting word. Shun. Aesthete is someone who appreciates beauty. Although I probably pronounced it incorrectly. I'm not gonna lie, I think I preferred typing than to, you know, to the whole number thing. Why are these keys highlighted? Also, I don't think those are the actual layout of the keys. I mean, isn't it A, S, D, not A, D, E? I mean, what? Look, who am I kidding? There's a lot of things. There's a lot of weird stuff going on here. A lot of weird stuff. So, no thanks. My god. Oh, back to normal. Why isn't it... Why aren't you... Oh, I was... Okay, I'm in a... What? Okay, I don't know why I'm not doing well here. Okay, there his tongue goes. Why isn't he... No! What? I don't know why, I just sort of seemed to lose control there.
I lost control.
But now I can listen to the constant explosions from the insects. Insect explosions. Alright, let's not...
This time, no screw-ups.
Just kidding, you're gonna be a lot of screw-ups. This is war. I thought I'd won the war, but I spoke too soon. The insects also must adapt.
What? What?
We have like a billion now. Well, I didn't see that coming. Dragon, I'm not gonna lie. I like you. You're a good guy. I don't even need to worry anymore. We have won the war against the Galaga. The Galaga were like bug people, monster things, right? Well, I'm gonna go with 25,000 is a little less than like a billion. Although I'm skeptical I have a billion. Let's get a warp drive on our dragon. Glad you could finally make it, Lieutenant Hop. We're dealing with a serious infestation here. Be careful around those asteroids. Don't let them push you around. Wait, is that spoken to me by Christmas tree? Well, fine. Now, I've never seen those bugs shooting anyone but you. I think they might be racist. Well, I'm going to already see that there is more to this game than I was initially led to suspect. I guess these asteroids are obstacles. Honestly, so much is going on. Don't forget to avoid bullets, Lieutenant. Thanks for the advice. I didn't mean to pause it. There's Bug Mars now, their home planet. They're gonna regret messing with us. Okay? Do a barrel! Oh, they're just choosing the most ridiculous... You're just choosing the most ridiculous, like, faces. There's no consistency in characterization here at all. Okay, just get him. Get him. Okay. Well, we're definitely away from that pond now. Oh, I guess that must be Bug Mars that they just referred to. That's where the Galaga come from. Is this a prequel to Galaga? Is this how the war started? Good flying with you, Lieutenant Hop. See you on the other side. We're part of this no refuge, be attitude for gain. Oh, hello, I wonder if any big guy over there has any tips about dealing with fractions. Oh, this is the first boss, huh? Whoa, listen to that music. Things are getting serious. Destroy the core! Oh no, you're under arrest. Thank you for your... No. You're not really dressed for court. I'll be waiting when you get out, I promise. Mr. Hop, the charges against you are severe. You're accused of breaking and entering into our native habitat, Bug Mars, with intent to purloin our delicious space fruit. How do you plead? Well, this is, sounds like we're in a serious bit of situations here. It also appears that the bugs are on the side of the United States. Didn't see that coming. I guess, what are we? Are we like the Russians or something? Not to suggest there's a strict duality. I guess I'm just thinking of like Cold War cartoons and stuff. Anyway, not guilty, Your Honor. That's the spirit. We find the defendant guilty. Oh. These charges carry a minimum sentence of 20 years hard labor, but there's a special offer this week. How would you like to become a naturalized citizen of Bug Mars? Oh. We're going to get to see things from their perspective. This game is trying to encourage us to, see things from, like, the other side of the conflict. Let's see. This is not one I'm going to do, because that frog is not wearing any clothes for the pocket to be part of. Let's see. Absolutely, I love it here on Bug Mars. I've never been to a buggier Mars. Excellent. All you need to do is pass a test on the history and culture of this fine planet. Shall we begin? Our bug flag has 4 bug stripes. What do they represent? Goddamn commie space bugs. Now, let's hold on here. I just established that we've established the bugs are the United States, not the Russians. We're the Russians. Anyway, this is if you want to be racist, like the bugs were to you earlier, according to your crew members. I suppose that the 4 bug stripes represent crushing our enemies in our powerful mandibles. I can almost feel their bones breaking now. Next question. On the series Bug Jersey Shore... Holy shit. Bug Jersey Shore. What is Bug Snooky's favorite flavor of ice cream? This is unreal. Trick question. Ice cream is unheard of on Bug Mars because of the climate. Well, I had to try, didn't I? 420 bugs ago, Bug-in-Chief Bug Thomas Jefferson wrote in the Declaration of Bugs that we are blessed with which inalienable right? The right to... Wait a minute. In the Declaration of Bugs, hold on. It's the Look. Wait, none of these seem to be a reference to the Declaration of Bugs. I think this is the trick question, not the previous one. Well, this is in the Constitution of the Bug States, so it can't be that one. This also is not in the Declaration of Bugs. So, it must be the right to bugs. As the revered document says, the only right you'll ever need. During the War of Bug 1812, General Stonewall Bug Jackson held off the nefarious Frog Armada single-handedly. How many mecha frogs did he crush under the wheels of his Mercedes bugs? Let's see. None. He didn't learn to drive stick until after his divorce. What a nasty breakup it was. All over the tabloids for months. Last question, Mr. Hop. How do you feel about fractions? Oh dear. Oh dear. It's all coming full circle now. You see, in school, people are like, why do I need to learn this math? And this is why. You're gonna need it. Let's see. Oh man, I love them. I know, right? Fractions. I'm impressed, Mr. Hop. Yours is the first perfect score our fake naturalization program has ever seen. We were going to fire you into the sun, but instead we've decided to issue you a work visa. If you'll just sign here. F yeah! Everyone loves a novelty signature. Just ask Bug John Hancock. Alright? So, our name is apparently not Mr. Hop. It's Bartholomew Salience. Alright, I guess I'll sign I'll give our signature. H-O-P. It looks like Horo. Oh well. Mars fractions are the best fractions. Wait, this is the work we're doing on Bug Mars? Why are we still eating bugs? Shouldn't we be helping them against the frogs or harvesting fruit in their fields or something? Hey, what was that thing that just fell? I assume a durian. Well, I guess we're still fighting them even though we're working for them. To purchase MIRV tongue, insert a $20 bill into your CD-ROM drive. Mr. Birthday Cake, I think that's a bad idea. Okay, so good. We got the work visa. You're only in the country on a temporary basis, so you're going to have to give your all while you have the chance. Okay. I suppose that was I suppose our attorney in court cost quite a few Zork mids. Alright, sure, let's see. Okay, so PR department. This well-trained team of marketers ensure that the public is the correct impression of you. Oh, but that costs a whole 2,000 Zork mids. Is Zork mids, are they the currency on Bug Mars? I suppose they must be. Well, alright. This is man, this lore is pretty complex. I didn't expect this. I'm gonna have to say no thank you, and continue being bad at the game. So we're on Wave Mars. At least it's better than Wave 1, or higher than Wave 1. I'd certainly say that from the ground, Mars is a lot higher than something that wasn't Mars. Like, man, I could jump, like, my whole life and I wouldn't get to Mars. That's how far away it is. Oh, we're over, like, Mars water. There is water on Mars, like in real life, though. It's worth noting. So, the fruit is completely irrelevant now. What we need are the Zork mids. I wonder how we get Zork mids. Huh. Do we ever need fruit again? No, it appears that only Zork mids. Let's see what's, Oh, jeez, it's typing again. Astonish. Doodad. Hesitant. Wonder if they have any, stayed. Dissident. That's a good word. Dive, yeah. There are a lot of good words in the English language. For example, ethereal is a good word. Satiated, actually, is also a very good word. I don't like detention too much, though. Anesthesia. That's, holy crap. Is the keyboard, is this nonsensical keyboard here, is this just, like, part of the joke? I think it must be part of the joke. I just don't want to have the prerequisite Zork mids. Prerequisite is also a good word. There's this word, I'm trying to think of it, but I'm just not thinking of it. Okay, so let's see, can we go underwater here? Ooh! This goes down pretty deep, it looks like. It's a rather pretty image. What the? Ah. It's beautiful. Even the frog thinks so. Even Mr. Hop thinks so. Or I'm sorry, Bartholomew.
As conceived in 1632 by Portuguese printing press operator André Felipe, boxing was a gentleman's game in which two men would square off and regale each other with stories monotonous for days on end, until one of them fell to the ground from boredom or exhaustion. Over the next few years, the new sport developed a respectable following of a few hundred local socialites.
Interesting. Oh, it's a fish, a Mars fish. A bug Mars fish. A bug fish. We must be in bug water on bug Mars. Yeah, this is definitely something. Oh, a fork in the path. I suppose sooner or later in everyone's life we come to forks in the path. One way will lead to one thing and the other way will lead to another, and you can never be quite sure which will lead to which. But Frog and Dragon together will guide us through this uncertain period.
It was Felipe's son, André Felipe, who developed what he called the punching strategy in 1637, after seeing a schoolboy strike another in anger, causing him to fall down. When André Felipe challenged the then champion, British expatriate Sleepless Bill Bishop, to a match, Bishop was the odds-on favourite. You can imagine his surprise when, while he was describing what he had had for breakfast that morning, Andre walked up and thumped him in the neck, sending him down for the count in the parlance of our time.
What a historical moment. See, it's that sort of people like that are who make history. That fish looks a little too much like a razor blade for... It's a manatee merman. What's up, bro? Nothing? Okay. Yeah, this is a good time. It's sort of soothing. This dragon has been through so much with Mr. Hop. We don't even know much about the dragon. I remember in high school we had a teacher who was... What the heck was that? What was that? Was that like there's this deep sea organism called like a Dumbo squid, and it has these big ear-like flaps that it hovers along on. I think that must be what that was. Anyway, I had a high school teacher talk about a radio show where there was a character named Erasmus B. Dragon. The joke, of course, is that it sounds like her ass must be dragon. But, I didn't catch it. It came up because she was talking about the writer Erasmus. An interesting guy.
While it was universally agreed that the boy had violated the spirit of the game, officials were unable to find any actual rule that punching violated, and were forced to let the victory stand. This upset caused an uproar in the boxing community large enough to spill over into local newspapers, which drew the interest of many outsiders to come see what all the fuss was about. The newcomers were enthralled to engage in these borderline barbaric displays of human strength and skill, and the rest is history. After a few spoiled sport school moms, single-minded about safety, added the padded gloves, of course.
Interesting. You see, we're getting history lessons that I'm sure are just so spot-on accurate, while we're going on a nice, calming swim. Look at all those seahorses. I've always liked seahorses. I mean, I've always liked sea creatures in general. I find the
Today's
ocean...
boxing enthusiasts fantasize about a newcomer that would rock the ring the way Felipe did. Calcification of the modern rule set has essentially locked the punching strategy into place, but it's easy to get caught up in the fantasy. Young scholars with big dreams often enter the ring with their crazy new trick, usually a variant of hypnosis, and though they've achieved the occasional victory, none of the gimmicks have been robust enough to make it to the big time.
Ooh, there's a room down there. Maybe there'll be another manatee merman in it worth investigating. Oh, it's the submarine! Bug Mars is such a nice place. I was afraid it would be, scary, but it wasn't. It isn't, I mean. Can we go in here? No. You see, it just goes to show. Just because you think that, just because someone's your enemy doesn't mean that you can't sympathize with them. In this quest, up to this point, we've learned about, not only about fractions, but about so much more. We've learned about ourselves, about boxing, about the relationship between warring nations, and about the budding and beautiful friendship of frog and dragon turtle. I never really thought about visiting Bug Mars before.
The real wonder, though, is that Andre Felipe's original vision of boxing is still around. Gentlemen's boxing clubs can be found in cities all over the world. You can visit one most any day of the week, and see two erudite gentlemen exchanging pleasantries in the ring. Most people only come to watch a few hours of a match, and then leave. But every once in a while you'll find amongst your elders a stout fellow, a die-hard fan, who perhaps witnessed that historic battle between Felipe and Bishop, who for love of the sport must stay to witness the last glorious seconds of wakefulness slip away, only to return to fight again another day.
I love the sound effects in this game. Is that it? The rumbling seems to have stopped, and you feel the intense downward pressure let up. After a moment, you calm down enough to start taking in your surroundings for the first time since the seemingly dormant vessel sprang to life. Command module. The walls of this circular room curve to meet at a point that must correspond to the curved noise of the outer hull. Lining the walls, you see a porthole, a glowing display, and a control deck. A ladder leads aft. If you don't know how to get started, type help and press enter. Well, oh, baby. This is turning into like science fiction Zork now, isn't it? Frog fractions, I'm speechless. You've made something beautiful here, Twin Beard. Made something beautiful. Okay, well, what will I do next? Let's see. Look porthole. Through the porthole, you can see a background of stars shifting as the ship gently spins. The constellations are all unfamiliar to you. My, we must have drifted far outside of the Bug Mars system. Or perhaps the Bug system. Oh, man. Let's see. Look constellations. Okay, they are still all unfamiliar to me. Mr. Hop hasn't learned much from this. Well, Mr. Hop and the dragon, I guess they've put the whole war between the frogs and the cakes and the Christmas trees and the other things, between them and Bug Mars, they put all that behind them. They wanted a new beginning, and so they boarded their spaceship and left on an adventure through the stars. Alright, well, what next? Let's see. Look control deck. The control deck consists of an array of switches and a pair of joysticks. Let's hope you never need to override the ship's autopilot, because these are these are definitely not frog joysticks. Yeah. Frogs, most joysticks aren't made with frog compatibility. I tell you, the whole world's against frogs. It's like, people sometimes think, like, things are built with the assumption that they're going to be used by right-handed people, for example. And the world is against left-handed people, against lefties, in the same way it's against frogs. I mean, I'm not a lefty, but I understand. Also, I'm told that I have quite a hook for a righty. Anyway, let's go aft. You clamber across the ladder. Captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living area. A sleeping pod sits next to a nightstand. A ladder leads to the fore. An oriental rug lies in the center of the aft wall. What next? I'm trying to remember. Was there something else in the previous room we were in? Let's see if I can go back there. I don't want to miss something. You'll have to be more specific as to what you want to do with ladder. Oh, can I scroll up? I can't scroll up. Okay, so if I may have missed something. I'm sorry if I have. Let's see. I guess. Well, first, look sleeping pod. The sleeping pod looks like a bed with a lid, but you have to assume it's got some sort of suspended animation functionality. I mean, right? There's a hole on top, next to a gauge reading empty. What next? Well, I can't look at the sleeping pod. Well, I mean, we might end up using the sleeping pod, and we'll freeze ourselves in it. But before we do that, let's see. We have a sleeping pod. Oh, and a nightstand. Look, nightstand. The nightstand offers a single drawer, which is closed. I'll open the drawer after I look at the rug. This decorative oriental rug sits in the center of the room. Looking at it more closely, it doesn't quite lay flat on the floor. There's a significant dip around the middle. There's a door under that rug. We haven't even explored another planet yet. We're having all this fun inside of our spaceship. I mean, I guess life's nothing but one big expedition of discovery. You could say that, right? I mean, I just said it, so clearly you can. Okay. Open drawer. You open the drawer, revealing a thick manual. Read manual. I almost wrote something like read Manuel. Read Manuel. Gotta read it well, man. I'm entertaining myself, okay? It's a manual for the navigation computer in the command module. After leafing through it, you feel confident you understand how to use the interface well enough to set up a route back to Bug Mars. Your score has gone up by 2 1/8 points. You see, they're still keeping up the fractions. I mean, I gotta respect that. It's good that they're doing that. It's good that they're keeping up the fractions, because this is, after all, Frog Fractions. You can't lose sight of your beginnings. Let's get the rug. Let's move the rug out of the way. Moving the rug, you discover a recessed hatch below it. What'd I tell you? And I got 2/5 of a point. Oh, is that all? Gee, I guess it really wasn't that impressive. Open hatch. I hope it isn't like an airlock. Oh my god, that would be terrible. Then this would all end right here. Curiosity would have killed the frog. And that would be that'd be bad. That would be a sad ending. You have to work it a bit, but after you give the wheel a few spins, the hatch pops open. Go into hatch, I guess. You slip through the hatch. Engine room. Nearly every surface in this room is covered with a sticky pink goop, which seems to be thicker near a gray machine sitting in the corner. A hole in the wall exposes a nest of wires. There's a hatch leading back to the captain's quarters to the fore. Let's check. Well, I don't know. I'm wondering what's going to happen here. I feel like that if once you get the manual, you're going to go, Mr. Hop will go back to the command room or whatever and try to use the control console. But using the control console, it won't work because there's going to be something wrong in the engine room. So since we're already in the engine room, we might as well check it out. Let's see. So, sticky pink goop. That's not a good sign. Maybe someone made a mess while eating Jello. Ugh. It's an optimistic assessment. I mean, this is a science fiction setting. There'll probably be some horrifying alien, just like wall of flesh. I'm sorry, I'm still thinking in Half-Life terms, I guess. Let's see. Check. Alright, I guess I should say look. Look hole. Peering into the exposed machinery, you see what looks like an empty coffee can that you're guessing doesn't belong there. Yeah, well, that's probably true. Get can. You twist the can and it eventually comes loose, but you've ripped the insulation off and an adjacent wire in the process. And it begins sparking as it comes in contact with an adjacent strut. You glance down at what you've taken. Huh. Really is a coffee can. Uh-oh. Did we just break it? Okay. Let's move the strut. I don't really know what a strut is, but we're probably going to get electrocuted. That's not something you can carry around. Okay. Move strut. You try to pull the wire away from the You try to pull the wire away from nearby components, but it returns to its natural position, touching the strut. Oh, geez. This is bad. We don't want to get stuck in space, especially this far from charted solar system. That could result in catastrophe, like utter catastrophe, and that is, of course, a thing that we don't want to happen. So, instead, I guess we'll look machine, like the gray machine the goo was coming from. The machine consists of a spigot aimed at a flat platform. A handwritten sheet of paper has been hastily taped over the base of the platform. What next? Well, plot thickens. Read paper. You see? Another way this game is coming full circle. This is what all of the typing practice was for. This is what you need to know typing for in life. My God, this is a masterpiece. It teaches you fractions, and it teaches you their real life application and the real world application also of typing. It's beautiful. This is art. This is true art. This is the out of order note included in your game package. What? Was that? I don't get it. Is that like a joke? I guess it's a get paper. Maybe we can use the paper somehow to insulate the sparking wire. I don't think that's how it works. I'll be shocked if that works. You rip the note off, leaving a fluttering piece of electrical tape behind and Okay, wasn't the paper we're going to use. It's the tape that was holding the paper to the GUI machine. This is masterful game design right here. Get tape. Taken. Look control panel. Most of the control panel is rendered unusable by the sticky pink goop. You see a row of what look like radio preset buttons, all but 2 of which are stuck. There's also a big red lever. None of these are legibly labeled.
Oh well then,
Pull lever. The machine whirs. Dispensing mom's specialty, a voice says. Pink goop streams out of the faucet, splashing against the flat platform and getting everywhere. A couple drops land in your mouth, and you recognize the flavor. Bacon milkshake. Atmospheric anomaly detected, a different voice says. A whirring sound ensues, and the bulk of the goop is sucked into invisible vents, leaving just enough goop floating around to be gross and annoying. Atmosphere purified, the voice says triumphantly. Oh, good. I gotta say, that went a lot better than expected. So, does this ship belong to Mr. Hop's mother? Or is it like... I don't know. What do I know? I guess, I assume that bacon milkshake was the specialty of the mother of the former astronaut, not of the mother of our hero, Mr. Hop. All right, let's see. Oh, we got that taken care of. Can we press the buttons and see what they do? The raised button clicks into place, and the previously selected button pops up. Local. Oh, I thought it said currency. It says local currency. Says a robotic voice. Okay. I'm not really sure what to do with this right now, so let's use tape on wire. You wrap the tape around the bare wire, insulating it. Your score has gone up by 1 2/3 points. It's better than what? What was the last one we got? Like 2/5, 3/5? Better than that. That's fine. I think we've done just about everything we can do here. Can we just leave the room? Go 4. Didn't they say that's where the exit was? Yeah. You slip through the hatch, captain's quarters. This looks like an all-purpose living... Okay, yeah. Ladder leads to the 4. Pull the rug to one side. Okay. Let's see. Go... Actually, hold on. Perhaps we could try using the sleeping pod. I'm a little hesitant. I don't want to miss things, and I don't know what's going to end this sequence. But personally, I find this kind of thing a little more fun than defending fruit from barrages of insect attackers. Personally, I like insects. I think arthropods are neat. You'll have to be more specific as to what you want to do with Sleeping Pod. Go in sleeping pod. You can't safely sleep until you're confident you'll return to Bug Mars by the end of the trip. See, that's a good point. Mr. Hop is a prudent guy. It must be that cyborg brain he had implanted. It really does make you more intelligent, and of course all of his study of typing and fractions has helped as well. Alright, go 4. Climb across the ladder, now we're back into the walls of this circular room curve to meet a point that must correspond to the curved nose of the outer hall. Porthole. Okay, we didn't look at the glowing display. Look, display. That was an awkward sentence, but alright. A glowing green display shows a map of the galaxy with a destination you don't recognize marked, and an ETA of about 3,000 years. Looking closer, you see 2 on-screen buttons labeled Route Details and New Destination. Oh my. It looks like we could go back to Bug Mars, or we could see what the builders of this ship were, trying to find. I mean, who knows how long that this spacecraft was sitting there at the bottom of that, the maze-like series of caves under that pond on Bug Mars before Mr. Hop and the dragon found it. I mean, it's just beautiful. It's like poetry. It's a poetic story that, this could touch anyone. Let's see. Read route details. The route details button pulses softly, as though it wants to disclose some details really badly. Press route details button. Okay, let's try that again. The screen spills forth a slew of steps, such as spiral spinward et spath system, far faster than you can fathom. I suppose that this might be beyond the ability of Mr. Hop. He's done a lot of, he's studied fractions and typing, but perhaps space navigation is still a little beyond him. He is, after all, a military man. He's like a fighter pilot, not an explorer. So he has some experience with this stuff. That's how he can fly this spaceship at all. Well, very well. Very well. Press new destination button. You deftly plot a course back to Bug Mars. The engines roar and you feel G-forces shift. The ETA reads 57 3/5 years. Huh. Well, I gotta say, we certainly got out here a lot. I mean, we got out here very quickly. I'm surprised it would take that long to get back. You run a diagnostic and determine that the vast majority of the time is going to be spent going through bug customs. Oh. I'm not terribly surprised. I tell you, bureaucracy. Luckily you can sleep through most of it. Score has gone up 3 1/3 points. Alright, okay. Let's go aft. Yep. Let's see. You go in sleeping pod. Your head has barely touched the pillow when an alarm begins repeating, "Perfume chamber empty, you will wake up cranky." You assume it's going to stop eventually, but a couple minutes later it still hasn't. You get up. There's no way you can sleep like that. It kind of reminds me of like when your carbon monoxide detector is low on batteries and begins, doing this beep all over and over. And there's this like nagging uncertainty, like maybe there is carbon monoxide. What if it's not the batteries? Or is that just me? Is it just maybe it's just me. I don't know. Maybe it's just our carbon monoxide detector. Things seem to go wrong when I touch them, after all. If you know what I mean. That wasn't a double entendre. I did actually mean what I initially meant. Anyway, okay. Go hatch. So you slip through the hatch, so we need to fill up the perfume chamber. And every surface in this room... I thought that the pink goop got cleaned out. What? Oh, is this the perfume chamber and the issue is that the goop is drifting around in the air? Well, it's bacon milkshake. It doesn't have a good smell, but it's edible. Those drops earlier were enough bacon milkshake for one lifetime, thanks. Oh, I guess it wasn't his mom's recipe. I would think that Mr. Hop would appreciate it in that case. Well, what can we do then, huh? Can we pull the lever again? The machine were... okay. Oh! Now I know why the okay. The machine whirs, dispensing local currency, a voice says. A thick stream of Zork mids shoot out of the faucet, bounce off the flat platform, and scatter around the room. Oh god, get the Zork mids. We're gonna be able to buy that presidential swimming pool. You spend a few minutes gathering up the scattered Zork mids. Your score has gone up by a third. Well, I mean, I guess I wasn't in it for the score. I was in it for the money. This is wonderful. All right, baby. We got this. Let's see. Push button. The raise button. Okay, so if we push the other button, it'll be changed to local currency. Okay. Let's just get lots of Zork mids. I don't... oh, use lever. Left to be... pull lever. The machine... oh. It looks like those are all the Zork mids we could get. Well, it was good while it lasted. You know, you need to get as many Zork mids as you can. World runs on money. Which is unfortunate, but, you know, like I was telling my friend the other day, it's still better than how it used to be, which was on brute force alone. I guess it's ultimately power, but power through money might be better than power through violence. Although, they are still, of course, often interlinked. Well, let's see what else we can do here. Let's see, let's check that hole where the sparking wire was. Just look. Okay, let's see. Every surface coat is sticky. Okay, so we have the hole exposing the wires. Check. Hole. All right. Will this work? Oh, okay. Go hatch. I suppose Mr. Hop hatched long ago. He is, after all, a frog. They lay eggs. All right, so we're here. All right. So I've consulted a guide, and honestly, I'm sort of I don't know if I should be ashamed of needing a guide for frog fractions of all things, but whatever. I tried. So here's what we need to do. Remember that coffee can? We're gonna put it on the spigot. So we place the can below the spigot. All right. Now I'm gonna push the button so that Mom's specialty comes out. I mean, I think this is what I need to do for some reason, I don't know. And we're gonna pull the lever. Dispensing Mom's specialty, the machine says. A thick stream of pink goop streams out. It mostly gets everywhere, and the coffee can does end up filled. You grab the can. Atmospheric anomaly detected. The vents do their ineffectual thing. Atmosphere purified. Why'd I do that? Well, I'm not sure I understand what's going on here, but apparently I need to go through the hatch again. And now put can on No, sorry. In. Oh god. In hole. Oh. Okay, oh, hatch. I'm not very good at typing on this interface, it would seem. What? Look, so I have a can filled with bacon milkshake, and I can't even. What am I supposed to do? Okay. Now having gone a guiding once more, I think that I've finally figured out what I need to do. Okay. Let's stop wasting precious data space on my hard drive. Or data spaces. Probably a terrible way to put it. I probably don't know the technical terminologies. I don't know anything. Here's what we need to do. Look at... let's see. Engine room. Go through hatch. Okay, so now we're back here. Look, sleeping pod. Assume it's got some sort of suspended animation. I mean, right? Yeah, there's a hole on top and a gauge reading. Okay, that hole on top, that's the perfume gauge. Put can in hole. You bring the can close to the hole, and the hole sucks the pink goop right in. The nearby gauge fills up. Score has gone up by 9/2 of a point. It's very important to keep track of these things. This is, after all, an arcade game. Or an arcade-style game. Okay. So now we've done that. Go in sleeping... What's it called? Sleeping pod. You lie down in the sleeping pod. You lie down in the sleeping pod, close the lid and drift off, secure that in 57 and something years you'll return to Bug Mars a wealthy frog. When you wake up, you're clearly not in your sleeping pod. You blarily glance around to get your bearings, and you appear to have been sleeping on a heart-shaped bed covered with roses. A voice comes from the next room. Awake already? A wispy human figure in a bathrobe and crown walks in. She bends over and kisses you on the nose, and suddenly you feel your body shifting. Yay! She laughs and claps, and you realize that you've been transmogrified into human form.
Whoa. I did not see this twist coming.
What? Well, this isn't gonna... Oh dear. Watch out, man, they're eating your fruit! Look, I'm trying! Oh god. You can't... humans aren't very effective at waging this war against Bug Mars. You awaken with a start. What a horrible dream! You call your friend, Draggy the Flying Dragon, just to talk to someone. Oh, his name's Draggy!
Yellow?
Draggy says. I just had the worst nightmare. You explain the situation. I'm not sure that a support group for human bug eaters is really going to get much of a following, Draggy ponders. Maybe if we drummed up a little publicity first. I know just the PR agency. Oh, the PR! That was one of the items we needed to get. 5 minutes later, Draggy shows up at your door, dressed to the nines. He tosses a frog tuxedo at you. Put this on, babe. We're running for president. My God, that's quite a PR agency. These voices these people have, I haven't commented on them, but they're pretty great. Wait. What? That's not answering any requests. Wait. Oh god. Shit. I am not good at rhythm games. Okay, I am terrible at rhythm games. This is, I think, the worst genre that there is in terms of my performance in it. Okay. I'm not sure what this has to do with running for president, but if it's based off my performance here, I don't think we're gonna win. Oh God. Okay. Well, let's see, what genres haven't we done yet? It hasn't been like a point-and-click adventure game. Oh, maybe it kinda has. It's been an adventure game. Hasn't been a survival horror or action. Well, it's been a shooter. Oh man, you smoked him. You're a shoo-in for president. No way. Mr. Hop won. He won. And his name keeps changing, too. Curious. Oh, the judge is Flaps McQueen. Numerators and denominators.
Here's your bug coffee, Mr. President. Heavy on the cream.
Bug Economy Manager. What? Is this like a sitcom? Wait, I mean a drama? Weather report: hot and dry. Bug assets 2 million Zorkmids. Cost to produce bug porn 10,000 Zorkmids / megabyte. How many megabytes of bug porn do you wish to make? I'm pretty sure this isn't the sort of thing that a president is in charge of. Although I got to admit, porn certainly is a pretty lucrative business in just about any country, I would think. So, how many megabytes? I don't know much about, computer file sizes. So let's just say 77,000, that. Unfortunately, you only have 2 million Zorkmids, and that would require 777,777,000. Oh. Let's just start small. 50. Don't worry, this interface is temporary. Bug software engineers are hard at work on Bug Excel 98. How many megabytes of... Okay, how many pop-up banner ads, 15,000 Zorkmids each, do you want to purchase? I suppose... I mean, we've already won. What do we need them for? To like, propaganda for our party? So if they're 15,000 each... Let's say, I don't know. I don't feel like really doing math. 40. What price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn? Oh, baby. Oh, yeah. Oh, no. That's from John Tran.
Relax. Just be yourself.
Day 1 results. Superb performances made today's bug porn too hot. The warehouse burned down. You made 50 megabytes of bug porn, sold at $10,000 a megabyte. You sold 0 MB. Aw. I guess it's because the place burned down. I mean, don't get me wrong. Bug porn can be pretty hot, but, in MB, you sold 0 MB of bug porn to 7... Okay, we still have a lot of money to work with. How many Zorkmids do you want to order the Bug Federal Reserve to print? Oh, geez. This is a lot of pressure. They said that being president, they always say it's hard. Like, they point out how a few years after becoming president, he always looks a lot older. Like, Obama definitely looks like... He looks a lot older than he did when he went in. I mean, at least my picture of him, he does, with his, his hair is grayed and stuff, and it's like that with any president. It's a very stressful job, and now I understand why. This Frog Fractions gives you a lot of perspectives on a lot of things. Not only does it teach you fractions, it teaches you to type, but it does teach you to sympathize with the enemy side sometimes. But it shows you that the president, it shows you just how hard heads of state have it in our modern times. Let's just say this many. That confident, huh? Oh. Even the computer program insults us. Alright, let's see what upgrades we have here. It's too expensive. We definitely don't have the, number of Zorkmids we need. But bug drugs. Drugging the water supply will pacify delinquent bugs, keeping them off the streets and out of trouble, and not coincidentally, staying home and watching bug porn. Oh, I see. We need to manipulate our citizens to buy our product, because apparently the president's job is to make bug porn, I guess. I was surprised to see him mention porn this way, though. I mean, it's like the first, non-E10 thing in the game. We can get meteorology satellites, a system of satellites to help your meteorologists provide more accurate and precise weather forecasts. Wait a minute. Is Mr. Hop the president of Bug Mars, or of whatever planet he's from? I suppose Frog Earth. Sounds like Frogger. I guess no thanks. Although I will say this much. Being president takes away a dignity. Alright, weather ports, honeybug assets. We have 100. We have 1,300,000 Zorkmids. Cost to produce bug porn is 10,000 Zorkmids per megabyte. How many megabytes of bug porn do you wish to make? Okay, so 10,000 for 1 megabyte. Let's say 50. How many pop-up banners? Oh, I get it. The pop-up banners are, and now I guess that in addition to making people buy the bug porn, that the pop-up ads are, in it to also help us raise money. Let's see, how many do I want to purchase? They're 15,000 each. That's a lot. Let's go with 4. Capitalism tip, be sure to charge more for your product than it costs to produce. Did I not? I didn't. Oh god. Oh god, I don't know what I'm doing. I went into Frog Fractions, and I've ended up not knowing what I'm doing. What price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn? Oh, I guess that's what we, so, a megabyte, each megabyte costs, what was it, 10,000 to make? So, oh, I guess it was yesterday, the last day of simulation, that I did not charge more. Okay. Okay. I'm not going to repeat that mistake.
It's not you. It's my inability to distinguish you from the prey.
Is that like a quote from the porn? Because I gotta say, if it is, it's kind of creepy. Day 2 results. Juvenile bugs posing as health inspectors gave your product the thumbs up everybody wants to see. Bugs complained incessantly about your high prices. You made 50 MB of bug porn at $10,000 of MB. You sold 28 MB of bug porn at $20,000 an MB. Budget 560,000. GDP. Profit 0. God damn it. Okay. How many Zorkmids do you want to order from the I guess it looks like we can just order however many Zorkmids we want if it'll help us purchase that presidential swimming pool. Or in this case, the bug drugs. So let's just say this much. Yeah, I am that confident, huh? Who cares what you think of me, computer, huh? I'm confident in who I am. I'm confident that I'm president of Bugmars somehow. Still too expensive? Yeah, I guess it is. Well, whatever. Aw, it's cloudy today. Oh well. Let's see, notice an outbreak of frog STDs and bug porn actors is driving production costs up. Oh no! Oh man, it's getting serious. Okay. Weather report cloudy, bug assets. This many Zorkmids. Cost to produce bug porn is this much. It's 12,000 Zorkmids per megabyte. Okay, we're going to charge 15,000 Zorkmids. I think that's a reasonable profit margin. How many megabytes do you wish to produce? Let's say 20. Any pop-up banners? Let's say 3. I don't know, maybe 20. I don't know what I'm doing. I gotta be honest. Does that mean like 3 per video? Like 3 per megabyte? What does that mean? Just 3 in total to be scattered among them? Because that last one, I mean, there are very few, pop-up ads. Anyway, what price do you wish to charge for a megabyte of bug porn? Okay, I just said $15,000 or Zorkmids or whatever they were working with.
Impressive wingspan.
The bug porn sensors are working today. There will be no bug porn available at Bug Retail. The bug porn sensors bought all your bug porn at lunchtime. Yes! You made 20 MB, you sold 20 of this at this... Okay. We had a profit that time. And honestly, in business, what more can you ask for? So how many Zorkmids do you want them to print? That much. Yeah, I'm still that confident. I still don't have enough for the bug drugs. You need padlocks. And finally, our final goal is the presidential swimming pool. Okay. We've come so far from just being a humble defender of fruit at a pond, haven't we? Just goes to show anyone can rise up. Anyone can rise to the top. Alright, let's see. Hot and dry, bug assets. It is porn after all. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright, so let's see what we got. We got this much, yeah. Okay, Zorkmids. How many megabytes? Let's say, let's go for 30 today. How many pop-up? I'm out to 4. Alright, what price do I wish to, wait, is it still 12,000? I'm still gonna go with, 15,000 per megabyte. It's old computer. The in-house bug porn musician... What? Oh, whatever. The in-house bug porn musician decided to make bug college rock today. Nobody's quite sure what to make of it. The dry weather makes thirsty bugs clamor for your product. Oh. You made 30 MB of bug porn at $12,000 at MB. You sold 28 MB of bug porn at $15,000. Okay, budget. GD. Oh, damn it! This is probably really simple and obvious, and you're all just being like, how can you be this stupid? How can you not pay attention? How are you not getting this? But I'm just not. I mean, I like to think of myself as a reasonably intelligent person, but I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm just not paying much attention to it. And what does this even have to do with anything? Like, what... Is what I'm ordering them to print how much the maximum I could make the next day? Like, is that how much that would be? I don't freaking know. They haven't printed 500,000 Zorkmids. I just... Wait. Yes! Work pays off. We're gonna drug the water supply. Now the Zorkmids will just pour in. This is some seriously sleazy, like, backhanded methods for the president to use to sell porn. This just doesn't make any sense. I just said that is a sentence I just said. I just said that as a thing. It's just whatever. Weather report sunny. Bug out. Okay. So, how many megabytes? Oh, and it's still 12,000 to produce one. How many megabytes do I wish to make? Let's go with 30. 30 is a good number. You only. Okay. 15. I'm low on money, man. But it's fine because that investment I just made in the drugs will pay right off. What price do you wish to charge for a mega? 15,000. 15,100.
Thanks, but I'm into ladybugs.
Ah, that sexy, crackly insect voice. Day 5 results. Oh, we've only been at this for 5 days? Man, I'm this stressed out only 5 days into my administration. Superb performances made today's bug porn too hot, the warehouse burned down. Oh, again? Alright. Sold 0 MB. God. Let's just print 200,000. I'm beginning to become more realistic. I'm still that confident, huh? I don't appreciate your sarcasm, you rude person. So next goal is 3 million? Oh, geez. Being president is hard. Sounds like those Valkyries are flying. Notice, bug printing press operators formed a union today. Their rates just went up. Oh, what does that matter for? Oh, I guess we're not only like making like video porn, but like printed. Okay, it's true that like I'm pretty sure it's one of the earliest things printing presses were used for. You know, that and Bibles, porn and Bibles. What more do you need in life? A lot more. Let's see, manager, weather report, thunderstorms, bug assets. Oh, God, okay. How many Zork? Yeah, you know, forget it. Just print all of them. I guess we'll let your successor worry about the inflation problem. Yeah. Oh, wait, so that I basically do just get to decide how much money I get. Even though I am at maximum in dignity, I can't lose any more dignity than I already have, so what do I care anymore? Oh, baby. Now we're going to get those meteorology satellites. And they'll help our meteorologists provide more accurate and precise weather forecasts, which should help us in producing bug porn. Is that little sound, is that like part of a famous song? I don't recognize that one. Anyway, weather report cloudy, bug assets, that many, cost to produce bug porn is this much, okay. How much bug porn? Let's we have a lot this time. Let's make 40. How many pop up at 18,000 each? Oh man, prices are going up. Probably because I'm causing inflation. Price do I wish to charge? I mean that's a very low megabyte to pop up ad ratio. I think that's pretty good. You should be satisfied with that. My customers, I wish they'd be satisfied with that. So let's see, what price do you wish to charge for a megabyte? Okay, this is honestly at this point this is getting kind of tedious. You don't want it to be tedious. And well, let's see, 12,000 to make, so 16,000. Why not?
Impressive wingspan.
The in-house bug porn again. This is they're going to repeat. Okay, we made this. Do we make any We just keep losing money. What do I just for God's sake, just print all of it. Just yeah. We'll let them worry about the inflation problem. Buy that one. I guess I just need to. I assume I just need to buy like everything basically.
I prefer something more presidential.
All right. Yeah. You're gonna use.
Is this like whole thing just gonna fill up with these lock-on targeting and removing it, just swapping around, swapping? I tell you, this is turning my brain into mush. Oh dear. Okay.
Thanks, but I'm into ladybugs.
Okay. Soon we'll be able to buy the padlocks. Wait. I am an idiot. In the words of Mr. Bumble, I am a boob, a ass, a idiot. For as you can see, I thought that I couldn't buy this. I thought that I'd buy all these other things, but no, this is what it is. It's a padlock. Adding padlocks to bug porn storage warehouses should cut down on shrinkage considerably. It is more fuel efficient and faster, I'll give you that.
It's not you. It's my inability to distinguish you from prey.
I just want to say that it makes me sad that Mr. Hop is going to probably go down as one of the worst presidents they ever had on Bug Mars. Well, I find it interesting that on Bug Mars that the head of state's main duty is, the production of bug porn, but perhaps he's not really a president in the same sense we would understand it. Perhaps the president on Bug Mars is it's a different position, even though it shares the same title. In any case, the presidential swimming pool. This heated pool provides a familiar wet environment in which the bug president can relax. We've come all this way. We've risen to the top. It's like in Citizen Kane. We have everything. Mr. Hop has everything he could ever want. Money means nothing to him anymore. But what he really wants, what he really longs for, is his lost innocence of the days when he was just defending fruit in his pond. When you're done taking a break here, we need to get back to work, huh? Oh, we're back down to a turtle even. I guess Draggy decided he would be a turtle again? How does that work? What? Well, that was Frog Fractions. Huh. Guess that's some bug porn from the time we were producing the warehouse. That was something. It was just about entertaining non-stop, and I definitely understand why it's attained a cult following it has. Oh man, there are a lot of people involved in playtesting. Well, I like Mr. Hop. I am wondering what went on behind the scenes that led to Draggy turning back into a turtle. You get the surgery, you go to surgery, I miss my days. I miss the days back when I was a turtle. Just like Mr. Hop, misses his innocence. So too do I. Please, I'm tired of being a dragon. Turn Draggy back into a turtle. I guess alternatively... Oh man, that's sexy beetle action right there. Oh baby. But actually... Perhaps what we could say is that there was a turtle that Mr. Hop hired because his fame has corrupted Draggy, and Draggy has been gliding progressively further from Mr. Hop. Certainly could be happening. You never know. But it's all this drama behind the scenes, There's so much drama behind the scenes, isn't there? You know, somebody thinks there's a happy, nice guy like Draggy, but really, there's something like some serious stuff going on internally. I suppose maybe Draggy isn't like happy externally. I suppose maybe he's sort of just a party guy at this point, but inside he really is troubled. You know? This shallow materialistic lifestyle. All the dragonflies kind of shaped like a heart. Really was something. I guess I can say this, at least. Frog Fractions will stick in my memory for quite some time. Beard number 2, we're gonna miss you, bro. Rest in peace. Huh? Ah. Can I click on them and... Ah. I like these titles. Get your ass to Mars. Well, you can listen to all of the beautiful voices. The voices really are amazing. It's just like Mozart. Oh, and silence is just silence. Well, everyone, that was Frog Fractions. Now we know fractions, we know how to type, we have a whole new perspective on life. Thank you for joining me for that journey. This is Mackerel Phones.